And let's start. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. And today is the last class before summer starts. So great to see you all. So today's our theme is nutrients of our heart. Okay, so let me close that door and come back. And so it's getting very warm. Well, yesterday was warm too, and I think today is getting much warmer too. So the plants getting during the summer, it's a plants in our garden, or just I observe my garden that it's getting lots of heat. So springtime, I planted the peony with the root. So I think I had 6 of them. So different parts of the yard, backyard, front yard, and I planted different places. Then as I observed, and a few of them were not doing well. So some or most of them are doing well, but the 2 are not doing well. So I have a dripping system. The water, one is she doesn't have a water dripping. So it's looks like a drying. So I was concerned. Then one has a dripping system, but it's a little bit the distance. It's not that the difference, but it's this much difference. So that I just moved some more close to the water. So today our theme is like that. Some of the place, even you plant the seed or root and the water is not enough, or nutrients of the soil is not good, or sun is too hot or too much or too less, or those kind of a condition that some plants doesn't grow well as compared with other plants. So it's very well known. Thich Nhat Hanh talks about the garden of our heart. So that's our theme today, garden of our heart. So as you do gardening yourself at home, and some of the plants or some of the seeds grow well, and some of the seeds that you really want them to grow well. So just I like to read before starting the Thich Nhat Hanh's, what he says about the planting. So the Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh explains the heart mind is like a piece of garden, planting with all different kinds of the seeds. Seeds of peace, seeds of joy, seed of understanding, of mindfulness, of love, and seed of craving, seed of anger, resentment, fear, hate, forgetfulness. These healthy and unhealthy seeds are always here, sleeping in the fertile soil of our heart and mind. And the quality of your life, and this is what wise understanding is. Okay. So teaching depends upon the seed that you water. If you water the seed of peace in your heart, peace will grow. If you water the seed of happiness, happiness will grow. If you water the seed of presence and wakefulness, this open-minded, open-hearted presence will grow. If the seeds of anger or fear are water, you become angry, you become frightened, tend this garden of the heart. Teach one another that the seeds that are watered are those that will grow strong. So actually that came from the Jack Confield was quoting that Thich Nhat Hanh. Jack Confield online course that I was taking, so it came from that. Anyway, in that mind, we come to a comfortable place. You can sit, you can lie down, however you are comfortable. So it's just take a moment for the short meditation. And close your eyes and finding our body here and now. Without any judgment, we just scan our body, how your body feels this morning. And just simply noticing. And as you inhale, notice how your body feels. And as you exhale, just notice. And as you inhale, maybe as you take more oxygen into your body, maybe finding a space inside. Or feel the awakeness, wakefulness, maybe activation of your mind. Just simply noticing. And as you exhale, maybe soften, relax. Or where can you relax? Then gradually bringing ourself, whole self, your mind, your heart, and this body together at this moment and this space. Now you might bring your palms to the heart center, right side and left side, however it is for you to be comfortable. And think of the seed that you like to plant and grow. And we are bringing special attention to what you want and what you need to grow inside of you. And sometimes very conscious effort can be effort or can be not much effort. But we bring special attention to that, what you like to grow inside of you. And we keep watering and we give nice nutrient into that soil where that seed is going to grow. So seed can be the joy, happiness, kindness, openness, or anything that you might recently thinking about or wishing to be, to grow, and cultivate peace, patience, forgiveness, Let's keep that great seed inside of you. And we keep sending our oxygen into our heart and keep sending the good blood pumping into our heart. And intention, good vibe into our heart. And together, let go our hands and spread our arms out and up. And then exhale, bring our palms together to the heart. And maybe bow your head to set your intention. And play. And then slowly, let's open our eyes and let's come onto your back, please. Lie down. Then we might need a belt, so easy reach for the belt. And we lie down to the mat. Stretch your arms over the head. And let's activate our whole body by pointing it to however it is. So how do you activate your whole body? How can you pay attention to your whole body? Just, your own way to just discover. Maybe pointing the toes, or maybe open the toes, or pushing your heels out. And maybe fingers wide open and stretching up. And stretch one more big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Let's do one more time. Take a big inhale, stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. Excellent. And let's bring our right knee to the chest. Right knee. And catching your right knee. And moving your right knee in. Then gradually out. And make a circle with your right knee. So as you move your right knee, it's not only, so you can feel where you get the benefit from this movement. Not only the right hip joint, but to the glute, maybe lower back. Change the direction. So just the freedom of moving your right knee. You can do big, you can do small. However it is that help you to bring awareness to our body and noticing the condition today. So we always work with your body, your own body, and noticing the potential, possibility, and also limitation. Just simply accept that the potential, possibility, limitation, and work with it. All right, so when you are ready, bring your belt to your right foot. So I have a small loop, then put onto my right foot, then my hand just hang onto that loop. So it's easier, it doesn't need to really crunch your fist to hold on to that belt. So it's more easy going. If you like, you can hang both hands and just be relaxing here. And the shoulder, hopefully resting to the ground. You can relax your head. So we stretch our leg upward and push your heels out. So I have a belt onto my ball of the foot. So if you can adjust to bring the belt touching to the ball of the foot, so we can kind of activate in the ball of the foot and pushing upward. And you can wiggle your toes, relax. Then let your arms just hang here. One more breath. Then if this is comfortable, you might bring your right leg towards you and make sure your left leg is down to the ground. So actually this left leg is getting nice stretch to the hip flexor. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, we gradually open your right leg to the side. So now we open the inside of the leg, stretching the inside of the leg. And you can hold on the belt with your right hand. So your right leg may not come all the way to the ground. So it doesn't come onto the ground. So just keeping that right leg in the air. But if that's too much, you can also use the block to rest your foot or the thigh onto the block, so it's not more easy to be in this moment. So your left leg may be floating upward, but we try to bring your left thigh to the ground. So anchoring the left leg. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, bend your right knee and move your right knee to the left side. So here is a choice. We can bend your right knee or stretch your right leg. So you can catch the belt with your left hand this time and move your left leg, right leg to the left. And right hand spread wide to the side and twist. So spreading your right knee to the left and right hand goes opposite direction. You can stay here. Another option, bend your left knee, catch the left toe with your right hand if that's available. And if not available, don't worry about it. And twist and opening, waking up our body. One more breath. And then exhale, let's release. Let go the belt for now and stretch your right leg and bend your left knee and catch your left knee and gently moving knee out and make a circle. So however it is to activate our left hip joint, relaxing. So the movement helps to relax and also noticing the condition today and also massaging the glute. You can change the direction anytime you want. Make sure to have quite a balance on one side, both sides, both direction. Then when you are ready, we get the belt and left foot. Then again, it's a ball of the foot and hanging your hands. And just relax. And feel the lower back. Feel the pelvis grounding. And can you relax the shoulders and can you find the length to the neck? Relax your jaw, soften your jaw, not holding tension too much to the jaw. All right, so wiggle your toes and stretch the leg, noticing the right leg grounding. Then keep our right leg really anchored down to the mat. Then we open the left leg outward. So keep grounding your pelvis, lower back. So your leg will not come all the way to the ground. So it's in the air. And we anchor our right leg to maintain our posture. No strain around your shoulder, neck. One more breath. Then exhale, bend your knee. Move your left foot to the side, the right side, and we twist. You can actually hold on to the belt or you can let go your hands. And just let your left foot fall down to the ground and spread your left arm to the opposite direction and we twist. And releasing the lower back, the outer hip, and outer leg. And we are opening our shoulder, opening our heart. One more breath. All right, exhale. Oh, forgot about this catching your toe, right toe. Do that if you like to do. Okay, then release. We come to center. You can let go the belt and hugging both knee to the chest. And knee together to make a big circle. Massage our glute, your hips. Okay, then if you are okay to roll back and forth, let's do roll back and forth. If not, you can roll one side and come to the seat and actually come into tabletop. If you're rolling with 3, 2, and 1 to come up and tabletop. Palms under the shoulder, knees under the head. And spread your fingers wide and open your knees wide, actually. Come to child pose, sitting down towards your heel. Spread your arms wide. Arms forward, sorry, fingers wide. And as you inhale, keep your elbows down. Then we slide forward. Then tuck your toes and some more forward and belly to the ground. Then inhale, we come to cobra. So stretch your legs back and forearm down, and we lift our chest up. All right. So notice you don't see your leg, but feel the leg pointing really back. Your toes are really back. And feel the toenail touching to the ground. And press your pelvis, hips down to the ground. Then inhale, lift our chest. Then on our exhalation, look to your right side. Lengthen the left side of the neck. And then inhale, coming to the center. Then exhale, look into your left side. And then inhale, coming to the center. And then exhale, lower ourselves. Okay. Just taking a break here. And tuck your chin to the forearm. Then bend your right knee. Okay. Then press your left forearm down and move your left forearm close to your chest. So left fingertips move to the right, point your right side. And right hand goes to catch that toe, right toe. So however it is you catch. But if this is available, bring your heel towards your buttock so your hand is pushing your foot close to the hip. Then maybe point your elbows back and look to the right side. So look to your right elbow or right arm side. And one more breath. And then on our exhalation, let's release. The other side. So your right arm comes to the front. Then look to your left and bend your left knee. Then catch that left toe. And if your knee joint is okay, we are bringing your left heel towards your buttock and point your left elbow upward and looking to the back or to the left side. So we stretch the quad. Also, we are opening our shoulder. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Release. And plant your forearm down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. And you can use your knees to pick up your hips, or you don't need to use your knees to pick up your hips. Then walk your feet to the front. So it's a forearm downward facing dog, which is called dolphin. And relax your head and pick up your hips high as much as you can. And same as the downward facing dog, we are trying to bring your heels towards the ground. If that's not working, you can bend your knees always. Stay here, relax your head, look into your feet. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, let's slowly walk back to Forearm plank or dolphin plank. If this is too much, bring your knee down. Then we hold here for 5. Hugging our belly in. And lengthen the lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Excellent. Sphinx pose again. Inhaling. Then on our exhalation, let's slowly coming down to the ground and spread your arms wide like a T-shape. So now we are moving our legs. So it's a movement here. Again, feel the legs really stretch into the back and feel the toes. Then as you inhale, we lift our right leg straight up. So your chin or forehead is to the ground. And keep your left leg really strong to the ground, and that helps to lift your right leg up. And one more up. Then on our exhalation, bend your right knee. We're going to lower onto your left side, and right toe is coming behind you. So to the left side. So right toe goes behind. And point your right knee upward and just keep our right foot down. And if your left shoulder is not comfortable, you can move your left left hand towards your hip. Also, you can look for your right toe. So maybe left finger attached to the right toe, if that's available. Maybe your right hand also do look for the right toe and catch. Maybe kick into your hand. And relax your jaw, untuck the chin, and lifting our chin or looking to the front of the yoga mat. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Coming onto the belly. The other side. Stretch your legs first and pick up your left leg upward. So we are using the back muscle area. Squeeze our glute and lifting your left leg up and up. Again, right leg ground. That helps to balance the pose or help to lift your legs up. And then on our exhalation, bend your left knee, lower onto the right side. And right hand look for the toes. Maybe catch or maybe not. Maybe left hand also look for the left toes. Maybe catch or just you don't need to catch that. And kick into your hand and open our throat. So we are paying attention the degree of our head and untuck the chin and opening our throat and chest. Then on our exhalation, let's release onto the belly. All right, so let's move. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee, lower onto the left side and toe touch. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, let it go. The other side, the left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, lower and touch. Inhale, up. Exhale, come back. So let's move like this. So we are strengthening the back muscle, especially the glute, and also opening the hip joint and the hip flexor, and opening our shoulder too. And let's keep moving. Inhale. Few more times. Okay. Then slowly lower onto your belly. And let's bring our palms under the shoulder. Stretch your both legs. Then try to see if you can slide your palm towards your waistline. That's where you are comfortable. Then as you inhale, come into cobra. Use your hand. Exhale, child pose or downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, or you can just pull your hips back to child pose. And bending your knees right side and left side.
Relax your head, shaking side to side. Then gradually we're going to walk our feet to the front and catch your elbows to bend forward and gently swing side to side. Relax your head. And as you inhale carefully, we are lowering ourselves up to standing. And the usual one that lower yourself with inhalation so you don't use the breath, so you don't get the dizzy. And then the hands goes up and over the head and catch the elbows. Then inhaling to lift your elbows up and we lift our heels off the ground. So we can balance, hugging our belly in and stretching up, one more up. And then exhale, drop your heel, bend forward and let your arms swing and relax. Soften your knees. And then one more time, inhale, hands reach up. Exhale to catch your elbows. Inhale, lifting our elbows upward and stretch. One more up, inhale. Exhale to let it go, drop and swing. Let go. All right, and then inhale. That's right. So let's do breath of joy. So breath of joy. Actually, we do 3 inhalation, 1 exhalation. Exhalation is like making a sound of so let kind of a projecting the whatever inside we let go. Okay, so let's begin. 2 more. Last one. And just relax. You can bring your feet more wider. Then we swing our arms and lap around your body. So we can tap. If you have a tightness in your lower back, you can, just a simply tap and relax. If you have a tightness to the shoulder, you can simply do the shoulder. Then maybe exhale to twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, gradually back to center. Excellent. So let's face to the longer side of the mat. Then bring our feet apart. So the apart that you can really ground yourself. So you can find a steady foundation. So feet is parallel. Then inhale to hands reach up, out. Then exhale to bring our hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, put your hands back and lift our chest. Open our heart. Then on our exhalation, we bend our knees and we're going to bend forward. Gradually lower down, so carefully. Then maybe keep your knees bent and knuckles up. Maybe straighten your leg, you decide if that's light place for you. And one more breath. When you bring our head down, my nose is becomes stuffy. Maybe to you too. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, let go your hands, drop down to the ground. Then walk your hands a little bit forward and halfway left. You can use the block too. Then on our exhalation, point your toes out. So point your toes out, bend your right knee, then bend your left knee. So you can go slow or you can pick up the pace. Also you can go lower or you can do halfway. So it's important part is that the safe for you, safe for your body. You can hold on to the block or you need to hold on to the block and maybe bringing your feet more wider to make it more opening. A little bit more adjustment. Make this movement really beneficial and comfortable. Okay. Then, when you are ready, we're gonna face to the front of the yoga mat and bring our hands down. Then step back, downward facing dog. Then as you inhale, look into the front. Exhale to walk forward. Feet together. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale. Plant your feet down, strong. Then gradually rising like you are sprouting from the seed that you wanted to grow. And hands reach up to the sky and growing higher and higher, reaching to the sun. Then exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. All right, let's move with the breath. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. So really growing, and we really feel the root. The seed is planting down to the ground. That's where you really grow, and hands reach up and looking up to that hand. Then on our exhalation, soften your knees, bend forward. Relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift. You can use the block, hands resting on the block, go to the leg. And lengthening our spine. And exhale, let's bring our right leg to the back. So you can use the block side by side. If you like, bend your left knee, lower your hip, and you can bring your right knee down, or you can floating, lifting up. And then inhale, hands reach up to the sky. So one choice is a crescent lunge. Then another choice is your right knee is to the ground. One more breath, inhale. Then exhale, hands come down and stretch your both legs, bend forward, or you can bring your right knee down and pull your hips back. And if you can, point your left toe upward, both way. Either both legs straight or one leg. Point your left toe really up. And open that left toe up. Left toe open wide. Then on our exhalation, release left foot down, right knee down, and bring your right hand down, left hand to the sky. And we twist. If you like, you can lift your right knee up and make a big circle with that hand. Or both direction. All right, and bring your right knee to the ground and left leg come over the right leg and left hand to the sky. You can be here, or if you like, you can do side planks or straight both legs and zip our legs together and left hand to the sky. One more breath, or you can keep your right knee down. Then exhale, slowly release. You can lessen child pose or downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa, plank, chaturanga, and upward facing dog. And child pose or downward facing dog, your choice. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhaling. Exhale to let it go. All right. So maybe child pose, come to tabletop. Then right foot forward. Now you can use the block and bend your right knee, lower your hip. You can bring your left knee down, then hands up to Anjaneyasana, or you can come to crescent lunge, which is your left knee is off the ground. One more breath, reaching upward. And then on our exhalation, hands down to the ground or block and stretch your both legs, pick up your right toe, or you can keep your left knee down and stretch the right leg. You can really drop your head down and find the openness to the back. One more breath. Then exhale, release, right foot down. Okay, we don't do second time. Left knee down And left hand down, right hand to the sky. And make a big circle of the hand. You can lift your left knee up if you like. Both direction to make a circle. Opening our shoulder. Alright. Then bring our left knee down to the mat. The right leg come over to that leg. And right hand to the sky. So keep your left knee down, or you might stretch both legs at side plank. One more breath, inhale. And on our exhalation, release. You can do vinyasa, or you can rest in child pose, downward facing dog. Your choice. And together, let's big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, next inhalation, look to the front. And then exhale, let's step forward between our hands. Inhale, feet together, halfway left. And then exhale to head down, relax. Then feel the root ground. So we are spreading our roots down to the earth. Then we are sprouting our body to the sky. Relax. Inhale. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center. All right. Let's bend our knees. So how much you go is really up to you. But this one, okay, let's have the block between our thighs. So we know that what we are, how we are directing the energy. So squeezing our block, so adductor to engage. But when you squeeze the block and when you notice the pelvic floor and really gathering towards the center, you can engage the glute and also ab as well. So if you are comfortable, pull your hips back and lower, or you can be slightly lower. Then maybe hands reach up to the sky. All right. So now right hand come down, then back and left hand forward. So we are twisting. Then left hand goes forward and bend forward. The left hand touch the right leg. You can either inside of the right leg or outside. It doesn't matter. I mean, inside of the left leg or right leg, doesn't matter. And right hand to the sky. If you like, you can pull your hips back and lower. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Come into chair pose again. Inhale. And then left hand back and spread your arms to the side and we twist. Then right hand reach forward, lean forward, and right hand come inside of the right leg or outside of the left arm, the left leg, and reach our left hand to the sky and come and lower if you like. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Let go the block. And we slowly lower your hips down and sitting down. Exhale. And pick up our leg. And then we come to Navasana. So Navasana, your leg is together and pick up our feet. Then belly towards your thigh. You can stay here, but gradually we are lengthening our spine. So no round in the back and try to lengthening and our chest is lifting up. You can stay here or you can stretch your leg. So no round in the back and we lift our chin, chest up. And then maybe let go your hands and we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and cross the leg. And hands reach up to the sky. So as you reach your hands, feel the sits bone coming to the ground. Exhale, twist to your right side. So left hand, right knee.
And right hand can be behind you, or right hand wrap around your waistline, try to reach to the left thigh, if that's available. And we twist. And notice the left side of the neck. You can tilt your head to release that tension of the neck. One more breath. Okay. And then slowly let go and hands reach up. And we come to center. Again, we are finding our sits bone. And then exhale, twist to your left side, right hand, left knee. Then left hand, go really back to find your right thigh, or maybe just behind you. And notice the stretch around your shoulder, neck. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly let go, release. Let's straighten our legs to the front. And then we're going to bend forward. Inhale, you can bend your knees. And then reach our hands to lengthening our spine first. Then on our exhalation, belly to your thigh, we bring our self-hover over the legs. So however it is, you can keep your knees bent. You can catch the feet or ankles. And you might straighten your leg by moving your sits bone back and then forward, or you can also comfortably hold in the belt if you like. Just see how different it is when you round your back than when you stretch your leg. Straighten your spine. So when you round your back and when you stretch your leg, is it some difference feels in your body? Just explore. When you bend your knees, stretch your leg, is it different? Now we slowly let's release it. Bend your right knee. Right foot come inside of the left thigh. Then make your right knee inside of the yoga mat, so you move the self to the left side a little bit. So it's a sequence of Janushasana. So hands reach forward. Then move your hands big circle to the right and right palm behind you. Left hand touch to the ear. Then point your left toe away and looking up, or you can pick up your hips, then stretch. Then exhale, slowly lower your hip. Your hands, left hand goes more to the right side. Then big circle to the front, then to the left. Then we go again. Forward, your hands forward, and to the right side and plant. Pick up your hips, or not picking up the hips. You decide just looking up is enough. And then exhale, lower and move your hands, big circle and twist. So let's do 2 more times like this, your own pace. So you are drawing with your hands, big circle. And last. And then slowly we come down to the ground and switch to the other side. So bend your left knee, left foot, right thigh. So again, it's nice to have your left knee on the yoga mat. Then let's move hands forward You can keep your hips down and look and open the front of the body. And then exhale. So just notice how when you reach your hands forward or certain direction, you might feel to the lower back. So this is a movement that it's not just moving your hands, but there is a certain benefits. That's why we are reaching our hands out as much you are comfortable. So it's a very big circle, 2 more times. Then when you are done, we come to the ground and both legs straight. Then we are coming down to shoulder stand. So if you are comfortable doing shoulder stand, go ahead. If you are not doing the shoulder stand, you might use the block. So we lower ourselves, lift our hips up, or pick up our hips and plant block under your hips and legs goes up. Once you get there, don't look here and there, just you are looking straight up, no twisting your neck. In this intense pose of shoulder stand and looking here and there is quite dangerous. Not very safe for your cervical spine. So if you want to take a look, just come out from this pose. And open your toes wide, either way. Open your toes wide and press up to the sky and dip your legs. And one more breath. And on our exhalation, you might come to Halasana, toes over the head, and maybe toe touch to the ground or maybe very close. Don't press yourself too hard there. Maybe hands supporting our lower back or hands onto the ground, catching up the yoga mat from outside. And then slowly, let's bend our knees, hips down to the mat, and let go your leg. All right, hips come to the ground. If you have a block, slide the block away. And let's do the fish pose with the block. So roll onto one side and come up and set up the block. You can do with the cushion too. One block behind you, between the shoulder blade. So we raise the chest. So if you bring the block or cushion around the shoulder blade, along the spine. So I do it along the spine, but if you're using a cushion, just around the shoulder blade. And then lift our chest up, relax your head. You can do second block or second cushion to like a pillow supporting your head, and spread your arms wide to the side and feel the openness of the chest and relax your jaw. And soften your face. You can move your tongue and jaw just a few times to relax them.
And soften your face. And cultivating the quality that you want to grow in your heart. And the seed that you like to continue planting, continue to water that seed, and want to spread around you, inside of you, and people around you. So what is that seed is like? And open our heart and tend your garden of our heart. We create a space in our heart and soften our heart and soften the soil of our garden. So it's easy to our seeds to grow. Easy for our soil to penetrate the water and nutrients inside. Now we're going to gradually come out from this fish pose. Bend your knees and roll onto one side. If you like to stay there for longer, you are welcome to stay. And let go the block and let's lower ourselves flat on our back. And cross your right leg over the left and drop your knee to the right side and twist. Release the lower back. So if you bring your knees more towards the chest, you can create more space to the lower back. Then do the other side, cross your left leg over the right and move your knee towards the chest and left knee to the left side and twist. Now let's come to Shavasana, last pose for this practice. Lie down to the mat. And relax our whole body. Soften everywhere. Soften everywhere. So it's easier for our seeds to grow the roots and easy to sprout.
Gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes, inviting the small movements, and finding our body. And finding our mind and heart is here. And appreciating ourselves as we are, just as simply as we are. Doesn't need to change, but the good seeds are already inside of us. And just we consciously water that good seed. And together, reach our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale. Stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind and heart, what we have today. And lower on to one side. Gradually come up to a comfortable seat. Let's together inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra, gesture of gratitude. Then gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining this morning. And thank you so much for the last of 3 months for joining me to practice yoga. And I hope you have a wonderful summer. Then my plan is end of or maybe after the mid of the August to resume this season, next season. So please keep eye on the email that I will send around August or end of July. And I hope you can join me again.
Okay.
Thank you.